take it downriver. It's pretty nice. And again, you're going to meet our contractor from Flatiron Construction here in just a few minutes. I'm Randy Dameron with the West Virginia Department of Transportation. We'll be your MC for the next few minutes, introducing our distinguished guests here on the stage, including Governor Jim Justice. As we begin, we'd like to offer an invocation. If you would, please, here's Father Daniel Pisano from the St. John Evangelistic Church. Father Daniel.
O God Almighty, who made the heavens and the earth with wisdom, and has established the earth upon its sure foundations, look upon us this day. You have deemed it right and good that the people of Wellsburg in West Virginia and the people of Brilliant in Ohio should be joined by this bridge, for which we today will break ground. May it also join others who come from near and distant places. Establish this bridge
Again, thank you for working together with us, and it's great to be here in this great celebration.
Thank you, Lloyd. Our next speaker is so dedicated to building roads and bridges in the West Virginia Department of Transportation. He's the commissioner of the West Virginia Division of Highways, but his big title is of course, the Secretary of the West Virginia Department of Transportation. Would you please welcome Mr. Tom Smith?
Thank you, Randy. Governor Justice and other honored guests, what a great day to be with you here in Brooke County. I have two things to do very quickly this morning. The first thing is to give a very short pep talk, and then the second thing is to introduce my boss. So with that pep talk, let me tell you what I mean by that. It takes a lot of pep to build a bridge like this. That first P stands for persistence. I honor the men and women of the West Virginia DOT who worked hard to get this through the environmental process, getting the environmental permits, getting the right-of-way, the utilities cleared, the persistence of our contractor Flatiron to actually work the design and get this bridge moving and get it to the point that it is today. That E in the middle stands for enthusiasm. You've heard it said today that BHJ, and particularly that bridge committee, had been very active over many, many years. I've lived in West Virginia and worked in transportation for about 20 years, and I can remember how enthusiastic and how energetic that bridge committee was. And then that final P in PEP stands for partnership. That is so incredibly important with this type of project. Our federal partner, Edward Stevens with the Federal Highway Administration, the partnership we have here with all the local folks involved in this area, the partnership that we have with our consultants and our contractors here, and a great contractor like Flatiron to build this project. And our partnership with our state partners across the river with ODOT. Just what a wonderful partnership we have that brings something like this to fruition. So that's my pep talk. Now to introduce my boss. What I would like to do is to first say that this project is not a Roads to Prosperity project. It was let before that. It's a very important project. It's funded with our federal funds here in West Virginia, and ODOT's using some of their funds over there to help out there as well. Now here's what's important is my boss, Governor Justice, had this vision that transportation could be used as a way to kickstart our economy. For those of us who work in transportation, it is about transportation, but it's about so much more than transportation. Governor Justice had this vision. It's very, very big. It's $3 billion of transportation investment. It's bold. It creates thousands and thousands of jobs, and it does create immediate economic recovery. Now, here's what's neat about that. That $3 billion is over 600 projects statewide. It's a lot of big projects, a lot of small projects, but it is about 40 big projects like this. And thanks to Governor Justice's energy, his tireless devotion to this, those 40 projects get accelerated and built over the course of about 5 or 6 years. So it's remarkable what this vision does. And with that, I am very proud to introduce my boss, the 36th governor of the state of West Virginia, Governor Jim Justice.
Thank y'all so much. Now, please sit, please. I can't see you when you're standing up. Well, first of all, let me apologize to you for being a little late getting here. I was up the road just a little ways at the Homer Laughlin plant and touring that, and it was an incredible eye-opener to me. An incredible plant and employs just an unbelievable amount of people, 800 people. A real labor-intensive plant, which means more people, more jobs. And if there's a way that we can grow the demand for that product, whether it be with the federal government or with state or wherever it may be, if I can help with that in any way, that's what I'm all about. Now, I'm not a politician. I've told you this forevermore. I really only want one thing, and I want nothing for me. I have from day one just said exactly this. To jumpstart goodness within West Virginia, we've got to have jobs. Where is the place that is the sweet spot that maybe nobody looked? And that is directly if we could some way, somehow turn loose all the highway projects we have on the books. Wasn't it a neat idea? And I'd like to take credit for it, but really and truly, I give all the credit to the good Lord for the good ideas, and I'll take credit for the bad ones. But really, it was a good idea, a great idea. And it is jump-starting our state. It's giving us recognition that we are on the move in West Virginia. With recognition becomes a different perspective to our image. It brings hope and promise and a lot of things that are happening within West Virginia right now. Now look, I can tell you a lot of things, but the one thing that I'll never not do is I'll never not tell you anything but the truth. If you could have seen the numbers within our state that I looked at on day one compared to where we are today, we're moving and things are getting better, and things are getting better quickly, and they're going to get even better and better and better. Secretary Smith is doing a wonderful job, and I salute all these great people that are here and our states working together to make something become a reality. But I apologize to you about this. 18 years. A lot of you have been at this 18 years. I don't know how in the world you stood it for 18 years. I commend you for the good work you've done, but I can't do 18 years on anything. You know, we're too good for it to be 18 years. Now, the other thing I commend you on is just this. You had a lot of vets stand. You know, we had the opportunity just this past weekend to salute our veterans at the Greenbrier as a tribute to the military. Those people deserve every single thing that we have. They have given us the opportunity beyond all comprehension to me, and I love them in every way for it. Now again, I absolutely believe that good things are coming. Good things are already here. What is going to happen right here is unthinkable to me, to think you're going to build something and float it down the river and then jack it up and put it on the piers. It's an engineering accomplishment beyond belief. But the bottom line is just this, and it's one thing. As we begin to move, we can't get in our own way. We've got to be looking ahead and continuing to move, continuing to do good stuff, continuing to believe in ourselves. I say it over and over and over. It hurts me to my soul, to the fact that we come back near the bottom or at the bottom in different things. The President of the United States stood just on July 3rd and bragged about West Virginia being second in the nation, only to Texas, in one of the rating agencies in growth of the economy. We got a long ways to go, and we still got a lot of people hurting. And we've got a drug epidemic that we've got to stop. We've got to absolutely stop it. But I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, we're moving. Good things are happening. Good things are happening. And the numbers have turned black from red, and there's a lot of good promise right around the corner. So support all this great work. I love our wonderful prayer today, that the prayer is for the people that will work here to keep them safe. And today is a real honor for me to be able to be here with you. I love my tour of the plant. I love seeing you vets. I apologize for rolling in here a little late. I'm sure that's why you blew all these bugs up here on us. But nevertheless, I love you, and God bless you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Governor Justice. Well, at this time, it's time we take some photos. And I will say this, members of the media, if you'd like interviews, get with me just as soon as we finish with the photos. And speaking of members of the media, thanks to Governor Justice's website, this event is being broadcast around the world on Governor Jim Justice's website. And it'll be there for a long time to come if you want to go back and watch the event. So this time, members, dignitaries here on the stage, if you make your way down front, we're actually going to join, this bridge is cut in half, and we're going to get Ohio people on one side, West Virginia on the other. And we're going to join them, as we're joining the two states, for a first picture, and then we'll get on the shovels. And once we get this official picture, anyone else who would like to come up and have a picture with the shovels, you're welcome to do so. Thank you for being here. God bless you, and safe travels.
Make sure we're on the right side.
You're in the center shovel down there.
Okay.
Good job. There we go. Don't forget to get a picture of the governor.
You want to do it behind here? Is that what you want to do? You go down too
Okay, on the count of three, how about just kind of walking over and
Joining the railroad. Golden spot.
Not too high.
Okay. Okay. Oh. All right, we need to turn around this way, guys. All right, now, are we going to do something with this, or are we just going to just play? Okay. Let's do this one more time. Now, y'all can do better, Tiff. All right, now wait, now hold on here now. All right, here now. Let's throw it all the way across. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay. Sure, sure. Ah. Ah. There you go.